Okay, and we are live. So, I had a bit of time to think about the clues we had for the sigil keys, and I think I figured one out, though I'm not sure. It was the clue about one key is at the location of a king on his throne. And I'm thinking it could be the lavatory. Yep. And also I was thinking that the symbol we have that we don't have the name for, we do have a new color. I have in my notes the part of a sigil that is pink that we haven't nailed down yet. So I think I'm going to be trying some combinations on the unknown sigil with the ones that we have, the pink one, the scraps we got. And we'll see if it works out. Anyway, let's get started with blueprints. Boop. I don't think we'll be able to get all of the sigil keys. The what are they called? The sanctuary keys, whatever they're called. But we'll get as many as we can to try and figure out the clues, the puzzles. And also, I'm thinking at this point I'm gonna. Also, we're having some really bad drop frames right now. Hopefully, it works out. Fingers crossed. But yeah. Anyway, let's wait until the game boots up. Here we are again. Day 60. Ooh, also we almost have 50 stars in the lab in the observatory. Hopefully that works out. Now let me pause for a second, let me see if I can figure out what's making all these dropped frames right now that we're suffering from. We're not downloading anything. Is it better now? It's probably fine. What do you guys think? It's probably fine. Anyway, I've resolved to brute forcing the drafting room safe. Okay, so here's the plan. The lavatory is the red room. We're gonna try and get an observatory so we can get our star count up a bit. And the planetarium. And then once we have these two things, we'll switch over to red rooms. Let's first figure out our outer room. Also, geez Louise, we have 28 monies in our allowance. That's a lot of cash. We should try and get a commissary every run, just so we can get a bunch of items. Boop. Trading post. Oh, this counts as a storeroom. Hey, the drop frames they're still pretty bad, but they're getting better. Okay, so now we have a reroll. That's cool. And a place to get some items. I still want to try and figure out what the secret item craft was. There's a secret item craft that we can do inside the workshop. Anyway, let's see. Breakfast nook. There we go. Next. Drawing room. We'll try and brute force. We'll do a couple more months. Also, I think the months can work both ways, so it could be 0515 or 1505. Or like a date that will be the 15th of whatever. Oh, I should have used the drawing room. There will be a free reroll. Oh well. Not my best drafts. Especially for a first rank. Could be better. Ooh, solarium. We're still looking for the observatory and the planetarium. That's what we want to get today. Right now. Before we switch over to red rooms. Utility closet, sure. Let's do some stuff. There we go. Ooh, also I thought about the admin log system. The admin password, and I was doing it wrong. I was doing it backwards. I was using first name, last name. When it's actually last name, first name. So we'll have to try that again. In fact, you know what? Let's try that right now. Let me see if I can access security for the key card system. Hey, the drop frames are getting much better. Good. Alright, so hopefully it won't be an issue. So I was using Simon Jones, but it should be Jones Simon. So Joan S, capital S, something like that. Good to know this is still here. Micro chip. So Joan S. Dang it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me make sure whether we're Simon P. Jones. One, two, three, four, five. And Babbage. So 1, 2, 3. Aha! Got it. Babbage. Oh, user database. Oh, damn it. I need a better admin key. Babbage, personal access, key expired, key expired. Traditional delisted admin keys. Tom K, more R. I can try Tom K. Just enter it. Data files, import trophy, duplicate save data, create backup, restore from backup. Admin logs. For themselves. The last cables have finally been laid and the office terminal has been connected to the central network. Given the ever-changing nature of the rooms of the estate, we choose to install the server outside of the house to maintain connection stability at all times. A small cavern off of the eastern drive associated with the server site. All remaining computer terminals on the estate are not connected. Says the Baron to come up with a name for the network. In the our network was named Blackbridge, a somewhat ominous name for the project given the legend from which the term derives. I only hope our server does not suffer the same fate that befell those in the story. Regular maintenance report fixed a connection error that was occurring between the office and the security terminal. So that electronic mail capabilities to each terminal, regarding the capabilities of all cameras, have been disabled. The existing video playback functionality on the security terminal has been removed. A bunch of deleted logs. New admin key created, though the requested name doesn't fit our typical length formatting. Dash Narbit. Probably Simon's. 7. 87. We're 93. Probably Herbert's or something like that. A special admin key that's been delisted and doesn't use the typical name formatting. Well, how am I gonna figure that one out? 725. New admin key. Let me just... Here we are. 72583. New admin key. Alright. Immediately, all electronic mail capabilities now are restricted to economic access via the office. All other terminal inboxes can add their archives and can be restored via admin control. Every access to the mainframe and Blackbridge has been restored for routine maintenance in 89. 91. Updated access privilege for the following account types. Admin access, full access to all features. Access to the user database. Archive access, full access plus access to archive admin logs and the database entries. RTA is down while we work on a solution to report the terminal connections failures. RTA is working again. Terminal connections tested confirm function to make future testing easier and the ability to access offline terminals. Requested on one temporary admin key has been admitted to the network. Root H. Admin key deactivated. Root H. One new admin key has been added to the network. THOMK, which is the one we have in 93. Not that long ago. The new data management features to Blackbridge admin console. Changing of the guard. In preparation for Samar's arrivals, inbound and outbound messages, as well as offsite connections from outside the estate, visible per the instructions of the Baron themselves. Data files, import. Admin logs. Yeah. User database. Assistant lab technicians. Recent transfer from Sinca, former executive assistant to H.S. Sinclair, trusted with full admin privilege. Lead technician, set up terminals, okay. Author of all personnel notes. The Baron's valet for 20 years. Revadi. Groundskeeper, former. Which means probably the new groundskeeper has something. Network settings. Terminal timeout settings. How long the terminal stays connected to the network without disconnecting? 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. How long a computer terminal stays connected to the network without disconnecting from the server? The default setting, immediate, requires a new connection each time the user attempts to log into the network. I see. So I can redo the key. Electronic mail setting. Lab mailbox on. Give me some mailboxes. Can I access the computers remotely? Let's see about the new groundskeeper and see if they have an admin key. And there's a untypical admin key. Probably Simon's. I'm gonna go with Jones S. Like something like Jones S. Dang it. Oh well, I tried. What about Jones PS? What if I just put in the entire thing? Simon. No. Simon PJ. No. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it. About Jones PS. No. Jones PS. No. Jones SP. No. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm probably not gonna be able to figure it out like this. Let's try the groundskeeper. The new one. Over this way. Here we are. But now that we have more mail to read, we should try and read it. Robert Nogura, so N-O-G-U-R. 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 Come on. Where's the remote access? I thought we had a special thing that lets you... Blackbridge Gato. Each day you can access one offline terminal from the network. But how? It doesn't let me do that, actually. Oh, from the network. I see. So, no goo r. Dang it. Did I mess it up somehow? Guess we'll go and check it one more time. Come on. Here we are. No, it would have been that one. A shame. So I would have to like keep in mind. Well, so there's one key that doesn't fit the regular pattern, but I have to keep in mind everybody's names and try out all the combinations at least once, right? For example, we got lucky with Anne Babbage. Speaking of, I should read her own personal notes or personnel notes. Let's try. I kind of glossed over looking out of the admin list. Okay. Babbage. There we are. Oh, that's all I can do? Don't even have to... I can't even see the logs? No? Okay. Whatever. Oh? Oh, wait, that's something. What if I try that? One space 100. Dang it. Am I gonna have to decode this in like a binary decoder? Let me see. Let me try. I don't actually know what that would mean. Let me try. Binary to text. Yeah. One space 100. One space 100. That's it. That is it. It's way, it's gonna have to be much more complicated than that. Nope, probably doesn't work. It's probably gonna be found in-game too, not with an outside resource. We'll see. Time to try and figure out the other terminals, since now they all have emails I can look at. There's probably gonna be lots of clues we already figured out, but more doesn't hurt. Let's go from the dining room. Okay. Here we are. Hey, the office. Well, this already had mails. Nah, the parlor. Trophy. Hey, the laboratory. Okay, let's see if we can figure out the king on his throne. No? No? No keys? Come on. King on his throne? No? No? Ah. Oh well. I'll have to just, I guess I will have to try and keep a lookout for more chairs. Maybe I could come back with a shovel or something. The king on his throne. That could be the office chair, but... the gems are in the black box, the gems are in the white box. Okay, so that's false. So they're not in the black or the white box, they're in the blue box. Boom. Huzzah. Easy. I guess we can go to the kitchen. Let me see if I can get like the lab or the... the morning room's decent. One of the other computer terminals I can read new mail. We're also looking for the observatory and the planetarium. And... there was another room, but I forgot. Hey, observatory. Well, the freezer, if we can get it. 47 stars. Ooh, dead-end rooms are more common today. You might get to see the freezer-furnace combo. They're both dead ends. Now we have everything 50% off. Me by a bunch of steps. Because we used a bunch outside. Boom, sold out. And we only spent like $5. To the drawing room. That's the last one we have. I mean, I'm gonna put the June months days in there. We'll just keep going. Every time we get the drawing room, we'll just do another month. In all the save combinations. Yeah, let's start with January, actually. Until we reach July. Zero 01, 02, 01, 03. Since they work both ways. Wait, whoa, I did this backwards. 01, 07, 01, 08, 0109. Damn it, I did it wrong. 01, 10, 0111, 0112. Just 1 month. Just the July days. I mean the January days. We'll crack it eventually. Doesn't take that long. We're already halfway through, basically. Kind of, maybe. Oops. We're supposed to go to 20. Zero 01, 24. Almost done. Almost. Almost. Okay, none of these were the correct combination, but that's fine. It means we have less possible combinations to try. Ooh, the mailroom would be good, but that would be a dead end. Redraw. Damn it. Redraw. Hey, the lab. Oh no, the freezer was there, but we were at the dead end. We couldn't do anything about it anyway. Let's see the mails. And a potential good combination. I want to get more actual physical mail in the mailroom. Get more gold to my allowance each time you eat an apple. For each bedroom you drafted a second. We spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, get more monies. Sure. A permanent upgrade is a permanent upgrade. And now we check for our own emails. I mean, the lab's email. Let's see. Ooh, and we can access something else. Security. And I can get lots of key cards since we already turned off the system. Okay, electronic mail. Let's see. Chef de camp, freezer access. Randolph, as I know, you've been conducting temperature-related experiments this past week. I've been trying my best to avoid accessing my frozen stock during your normal working hours. However, on Friday, I was making my famous black truffle pizza and I had to visit the freezer for a few ingredients. Hope I didn't mess anything up. You've been conducting temperature-related experiments this past week. I tried my best to avoid accessing my frozen stock during your normal working hours. Chef, please don't worry too much about freezer access. The experiments we're doing sensitive and they are already accounting for normal variations due to expected use of staff traffic. However, personally, we did see a major temperature rise on Friday, which I believe may be related not to your visitor visit, but to the use of furnace in close proximity. In the future, you should try to draft that a bit further away. Temperature rise from drafting in that room has a major effect on temperature in the house, even more so in rooms in close proximity to it. Yeah, that I'm trying, but there's just 2 rare rooms. Baron Sinclair, as we discussed in our meeting earlier this week, we'll be sealing off the entrance to the Black Bridge server this week, as well as archiving all our email and locking access. I'm not sure just how tech-savvy we expect the Red Guard to be, but the Red Guard. But there's more than enough data on our servers that these extra precautions are, in my opinion, the very minimum measures that we should consider given the likelihood of an investigation next month. August 27, 87. So they buried it a while back. Lock it down. Lock it all down. Alright. And I can access something remotely. Remote terminal access. I go to security. Use the Black Bridge. Here we are. Key cards. Offline mode is going to be unlocked. And give me lots of security access, because they're basically free doors we can unlock. And let me see the emails. Swan Song. Oh boy. Email. Oh no, that's from the lab again. Okay, so I have to go to security to see the emails from security. Okay. Freezer, but once again it's a dead end. Please, come on. Keep showing up. I can just turn back on the dark room. That's fine. If I go back to the utility closet, which is that way. Come on, I can get a freezer, then turn on red rooms and draft the furnace, hopefully. But I just need a lot of entrances first. Ooh, and I should check the dark room for clues, names, and you know what? Probably the lady of the house probably had an admin access, maybe. Names and sigils. Let's see. And dates. The print of her ladyship, I assume, for one of the rooms in the West Wing. There was an enlarged print of the enclosed photo. He said that the last development was too dark to keep, so keep an eye on that. So I should look for a big print of this image. It probably has a clue in it. Anyway, we can bypass the security door. Oh, furnace is so good. We go secret passage into a green room. It usually has lots of openings. Then we can get a furnace freezer combo. Courtyard's good. I can get an item, a sledgehammer, sure. I get more gems, sure. Okay, now it's time for the freezer furnace. Freezer first. There it is. Then get red rooms and go to the next. And come on, furnace. No, it doesn't show up. I can't spend my gems anymore because of the freezer. And there's a dead end, so we're stuck. Ah, oh, damn it. Oh well, we tried. We tried. Do you need the furnace first, then the freezer? Does the furnace have a gem cost? No. Yeah, that's a dead end. We're done here. What a shame. Oh well. At least we have plenty of frozen stuff for the next day. Okay then. One more time. If we can get the dead end bonus and the solarium, those two bonuses to room rarity are pretty good. But we need, before we do that, set up lots of potential rooms so I can draft a bunch. Because you saw that the freezer showed up 3-4 times. Just at a bad moment. Let's make sure that the Black Bridge Terminal's mail access is still unlocked. We need to check out the shelter and security. Pick that up in case it comes in handy. Tom You? I forgot. I forgot the Tom K. Yeah. Network settings, email. They're all on. Okay. Okay, good. Let's start. Oh, also let me check the outside room. I could go for the shelter. It's not here. The tomb. So we have 47 stars. We can, if we can get the observatory in the planetarium, we can get to 49. Then the next day, no wait, it'll be 50. Okay, so we have to be either observatory or planetarium. I don't want to go over 50 and mess it all up. Commissary, because that's really powerful. We have 60 bucks. Oh, that's because of the freezer. Drawing room, we can do the February months. I mean days. Whatever, you know what I mean. So, the first 06, boop, 0207. Oh, that was 08, whoops. 0208, 0209, 0210. Be through this in no time. Getting faster. Come on. Let's do also March while we're here. It takes a while, but eventually we'll get the correct combination. Zero, 3, 1, 1. Hopefully I haven't missed a single number in the correct combination. Zero, 3, 1, 5. 0, 3, 1, 6. Because once we're done with this drafting room safe, we're all out of safes, even though we know for a fact there's one left somewhere out there. I do 0322. Probably. The calendar hasn't changed, even though all the nations and history has. Okay. We'll do more dates later on. Let's see. This could be a good breakfast note, but let's redraw. Ooh, the foyer. That'd be powerful right now. Storeroom. It's a decent spot for the storeroom. I could use the resources. Hey, planetarium. Okay, so now we have to not draft the observatory. And we'll finish our day here. Let me buy some items. Hey, shovel. And gems. I have a lot of money. All in gems. And keys. Okay, we have a bunch of gems. So we can just skip the parlor, I think. Let's try to get to the foundation. Oh, the cloister. What a waste of a potential room. Put it here. Courtyard. It's gonna have to be the courtyard. Has to be. Also, I do have a shovel, so I can dig all the spots. Okay, we have plenty of resources, but we really just need security or the lab to get an interesting effect, or, you know, that kind of stuff. Hey, dices. If I could get the freezer, ooh, the workshop. Can I combine the microchip with anything? I can't. Doesn't even show up. Doggy, why? Not a great choice, but I'll take it. Let's go this way. Turnip. Monies. I could go for the cloister right now. Ooh, a key. Wow, this is really good ground. Or I'm just on a good run. That's a good den. Can I get the freezer to show up? No, it can't, because we used it yesterday. It won't show up today. It's like one of the rules. At this point, I feel like I should just end the day. We don't have much else to do. We could try and go to the antechamber to get a permanent allowance raise. I guess. Sure. Hey, the lab. Maybe I can get a good effect. Gain a star, gain a key, gem, or die. Stuff. Meh. 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 It's alright. I really get mail, or allowance, or stuff. That's a good passageway. Not code check. Maybe you can get another vault key. Since I think apparently there's a key in the vault. Redraw. Solarium. Let me dig something. Good thing we have many keys. The office, the parlor, the bunk room. Redraw. A hallway. Foyer, dark room. Redraw. That's a decent aquarium. I get my redraw back. Good. Library. We can get the last book we purchased. A new clue. We reread this one, read 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 this one. I don't think we read that one. Or this one. And there's one drafting strategy that was added. Ooh, master bedroom. Ooh, border room. Let's look around the master bedroom. This one was called, I think might be the one that says it's quite major if drafted late. Hey, keycard. But how would I get the key? One of these cannons? No. A king on his throne? No. Not sure. Let's keep going. Pool, mailroom. I could use a mail delivery tomorrow. Boost us a little bit. I'll go all the way back to the corridor. Yeah, so I feel like the boost from the observatory that gives you more dead ends is required to do the freezer furnace combo. Let's try to get security. So we can check the mail. Not this way. That away. Old tin can. Okay. Let's keep going. Hey, the vault. I'm good though. We don't have a key or anything. West Wing Hall. That's decent. Ooh, the vestibule. That's a good one. It's basically a 4-door room. Expensive though. Patio, utility closet, redraw. Meh, walk-in closet. Maybe we can get a good item that we can combine in the workshop. Or maybe not. Yeah. Alright. Redraw. Lost and found. Let's see what kind of rare items it's got for us. Rotunda, dining room. That's a decent dining room. And this one's locked. Except not really. Now we have a shovel. Can we dig this? No. We can't drain the water or anything. Let's open this. We lost the shovel. We gain the stopwatch, an antique stopwatch. You won't lose step or lose keys. And the rabbit's foot. It's a good pool. Now I have to go back and lose something. The microchip. Meh. Let's go to the workshop. Maybe we can combine these items somehow together. Lockpick with any of these now. Nope. Nope. Okay, well, too bad. That's the run. Yeah. Wait, no, we have to finish in the dormitory, in the planetarium, whatever. I was almost gonna call it a day. So we'll see what 50 stars does tomorrow. Once we get an observatory, which is quite common. A couple more days for the road. Let's do the after March, April days. Oops. 0403. Eventually this will open. If we just try all the days in the calendar. We got it, baby. Letter number 6. Huh. These aren't written the same way. Dearest Mary, I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world you may not have been ready for. It's cruel, the way time rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless like wind-scarred plains. Throughout all this, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. You didn't need to confide in me yesterday for me to realize that fact. Everyone who knows you understand this. I will take full responsibility to ensure that regardless of how your current project plans out, Simon is shielded from any fallout and God forbid repercussions. A child should never suffer the inequity of their parents. I, of course, write you all this in hope that I can set your mind at peace when imagining the worst case scenario. Not because I think such an outcome is likely. No, Mary. I have few apprehensions and fewer fears. Assuming everything goes according to plan, should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. And while 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, I've always heard the days pass by more quickly in the East. As for me and you, I've always come to terms with that our meeting yesterday was likely our last. I'm too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I'm too attached to the home our family has built up. Room by room. Yes, I have a strong premonition I will be buried in red soil under red flags. A compromise I know you yourself would never accept. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke a little else during your school days. I should feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now, to see you following in your father's footsteps, making the same sacrifice he did. Farewell, my marigold. May we never meet again, your Uncle Herbert. Alright, so that's the 6th letter. There should be one more, at the very least. Let's call it a day here. Okay. We can see the new constellation tomorrow, on this day. Right now, basically. Garden Manor of Tomorrow, 4 tomorrow rooms. Alright. Compass, gems, sleeping mask. 28 monies and an allowance. And we start drafting. Ooh, drawing room. That's only cost a gem, but we can refund the gem by opening the chest. Hey, observatory. Let's see that 50-star constellation. The Inkwell. You may spend stars to draw new floor plans. Awful. Awful. Not good at all. That was gonna help us uncover her ladyship's key in her bedroom. For her... whatever. Is it as true as the white box statement? The white blue box contains the gem if its statement is false. This box statement and both true is both true and false. Yoink. Yay. Some gems. Got a gem here, free gem. Whoa. Welp. Now we just keep going, I guess. Not have much more we can do, really. So knocking a room haphazardly to find something new to happen. I don't have any keys. Huh. Give me the commissary. Magnifying glass, shovel. No keys though. Yeah, no keys. That'd be an issue. We have a shovel, so maybe we can dig up a key. I'm kind of planless right now. We have the freezer. We have to try and get to the vault because there's a key in there, but I need some deposit box keys. And others I don't... Oh, wait! Security. Let's figure this one out. And we should also try to get to the outer room, the shelter preferably. Let's see that mail. Also keycard system. There we go. Swan song. Let's shake that mail. Let's see. Mr. Darren, if you had any more of those red and blue memo sheets, the Baron has requested a handful of each for a new project he is working on in the clock tower. For my part, I can't understand for my life why you and the Baron continue to insist on confining my staff and every other person who stumbles upon one of your colored memos. My company concludes confusion is best security. '87. Miss Babbage, I'd like to address one potential security vulnerability of having an antechamber lever in the weight room. As the years have gone by, the Baron's frequency of working out in this room has gone from once in a red moon to as rare as a man without self-pity. As such, we find this room mostly relegated to guest use, and given that an antechamber lever is not only unsuited but also poses a security risk, we have to remove it or conceal it and install a security lever to control the south entrance. Okay, so what did they do to hide the weight room? For the lagging reply, I'm still learning how to use this machine. Thanks for bringing the issue to our attention. This was not something I considered, but it does seem like a reasonable suggestion. I know you expressed interest in installing new secondary access levers for both redundancy and convenience. Stop recording. Our last meeting effective immediately to suspend all security camera recordings. Live surveillance has been approved, but the Baron no longer wishes to tape logs of activity on the estate. Randolph Moore. Let's write down these names. Maybe they have admin access. Randolph Moore and Kirk something something. Kirk Darren. Okay, so the weight room has possibly all of the security, all of the antechamber levers hidden somehow. Good to know. Let's see if we can get a shelter from the outer room. So we really do need keys. Otherwise we'll be stuck eventually. Sooner rather than later. The hallway has a key. Can we get a shelter out here? Shelter. Yoink. Let's see these emails. Ooh, and I can remote access the lab so I can start an experiment. That'd be good. Re-email. Oh, read, this communication method is fully secure and the only technician with network access and the only one who uses this terminal. I'm working to get you more supplies, but I'm not focusing on essentials. I believe there's enough food on the shelter to last for the duration. In terms of area, there's not really as much room here as I remember in my youth. If it was just me, I wouldn't mind, but with 4 of us and the space we're going to need for planning, I don't expect this to be a sustainable situation for more than a week, a fortnight at best. Pass the message on, and your uncle says he may have an idea for a more long-term solution, but it's going to require some doing. I'm not sure what he has in mind, but this morning when I looked at today's blueprints, I saw he drafted the pump room, a floor plan I haven't seen used in a very, very long time. You all may be taking a boat ride shortly. We got confirmation from our source that the Red Guard is coming tomorrow to begin their formal inquiry into the disappearance. At this point, it's going to be too risky to move you until next week. Just hang tight for now. And I'm letting me remote access the lab terminal. So I can start an experiment. Hopefully to get more mail. Access the lab. Yep. And start an experiment. So, can I get more mail? No, but I can get more gold in my allowance. Each time I find some trash while digging. Sure. Okay, so we read all the mail. I have 2 new names to try for admin permission. Let's see. So we're out of safes. We're basically just looking for sanctuary keys. And also whatever these microchips are. If that ever slots into anywhere. Okay, admin key. Let me see. What are these 2 new names I got? Moore Randolph. So it will be Moorr. Hey, it worked. Wait. Was it one of the known ones? Yes, it was one of the known ones. So if I try Kirk something. Darren Kirk. Oops. Go back in. Kirk D. Damn it. Oh well. What Marion Marigold? Or Mary something. Epstein. 1, 2, 3, 4 M. No, it was probably something. Probably a code, because that would be too obvious to the investigators. Hmm. Oh well. What now? We can look around for stuff to dig, since that'll give us allowance, which is a good thing. If I dig up here, dug up here? Nope. Time to do it. Dang it, a coin. Come on, pebbles. Or something. Hey, it worked. Good. Music room, laundry room, dark room, reroll. Hmm. Solarium. We don't need a lab. We already drafted an experiment. Hey, a key. Now let's go to the hallway because there's also a key over there, so we'd have at least 2 keys. Just in case. Oh, we have the solarium. We have a smaller but better chance of drafting the freezer. And then the furnace. If we get lucky. Observatory. Meh. Maybe I can get the freezer and furnace in the plans. Let's see. Ooh, the greenhouse. Make this common. I want to see it all the time. Library. Keep it unusual. Wait. The chapel. Make it common. Yeah. Good. That's my allowance. Nice. Storeroom. Even more keys. Chapel, guest bedroom. Chapel, because we have such a big allowance. Losing one Buccaruno is not that big a deal. That's not a good cloister location. The lab. Ooh, the casino or the conference room. The king on his throne. Could this be it? No. If the meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and takes place in the office safe. They weren't in the office safe actually. What I saw. We're trying to get an office to verify that. Ooh, we should try to get the weight room. If we can. What was that? Oh, nothing. Key. The greenhouse. The study. Maybe that can be the king on his throne. Comment. Maybe. Hmm. I have to go to security, I think. I hope we can get a freezer and a furnace. Hopefully. From the security location, because that'd be good enough. For our purposes. So yeah, the emails didn't give us that much new, except for the weight room access. Which is something new. We can try out. Redraw. That's decent. The furnace. Let's try it. Furnace here. Then we're sheltered from the effects, so it doesn't give us more red rooms. Now I focus blue rooms. And we already have the solarium, so now we can reroll a bajillion times to get a freezer right here, right now. Freezer. Freezer. Huzzah. We're right next to the furnace. Let's see the temperature rise. How much will it rise? This is pretty close. .0 keeps rising. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. At 20 plus degrees, everything melts. 17 degrees. So if I can get a sauna. Yeah, I need a sauna or like an empowered furnace or something. Upgrade disk. Nice. The network servers are finally out of cold storage, or at least as many as we could fit in the surrounding walls of the grotto off the East Drive. The last few days have been very busy, but I'm glad I was able to take a short break from gardening to help Randolph. Denny Ravine. That's a new key, I think. It was after all the least he could do since I was who is his final location. We said that we're going to store the 2 unused servers here at Mount Holly's freezer. Should be replacement servers. And there's one missing. Oh no, there are 2. There's 2. If we get a sauna nearby, I think that'll be able to raise the temperature enough for all these. This note over there. I can't power it up though. It's not well connected. Oh, also I can just defrost my things. Boop. Now we need a pool. Ooh, also the upgrade disk. Randolph, what? I should write down the admin key. Let's see. The bunk room. Alright. If you have exactly 2 hallways when drafting this room, double your keys. If you have 2 green rooms, doubles your gem. If you have 2 shop rooms, double your money. I think we're suffering on keys. Double my keys. Let me see, it was Randolph what? But I don't think that was a known key. Rivadi, not Randolph. Pencil. New admin key. REVAD. Let's try that one. No, actually, we don't have many steps. We can try them tomorrow. Let's keep trying with the... Well, we can get to the correct rank or something. Let's see if we can manage. The weight room right now will be good. I forgot where the hidden levers are for the antechamber. Or a sauna. So I need the pool right now. And then the sauna. Well, I can redraw. Actually, I need to redraw. Aquarium, nope. I need the pool. The pool. That's not a pool. Come on. Come on. Come on. Pool. And now the sauna. Does the sauna have a gem cost? Are those additions? No. Sauna. There it is. Nope. But it is a rare room. Let's try it. Redraw. Oh, the locker room's so good. It's gonna give us a bajillion keys. Redraw. Well, we're out of gems now, so don't have a choice. The pump room. Come on, sauna. We don't have a closet. Come on. No, ho, ho. I could use some stars to redraw, but I don't want to. Oh well. The further away we get, the less likely it is that we get what we want. But the sauna has enough heat to let us access the letter. It's only possible because we could redraw so many times with the study. Also, this is a dead end. So we're done here. Let's end the day, I think. We can refreeze our assets if we can make it to the freezer, which we can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a chance. We can get a meal in the dining room. Two. Oh, I took a wrong... No. No, I just can't make it. Well, at least we have a new admin key. Okay, so we can use the study once we got the menu of fire and ice. Yeah, the sauna I think can make this heat up even more. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Let's see our new allowance. 30 monies. We got +2. Basically an allowance token from the lab experiments. Drawing room, that's basically free. Because you can come in here and pick that up. The king on his throne. A station dropped off by one of your own. In the vault. What were the other clues? For keys? Vault, King of the Throne, 6th station, 7th is major if late. Major if late. That could be the freezer. There was a key in there, but it didn't look like a sanctum key. More like a prism key. Major if late. The master bedroom. Well, depends. Late in a run, late as in like late during the day. Major was I mean. Mary Epstein. I could write Epstein M. We have new admin keys to test anyway. Well, we have one for sure one. Major if late. And the 8th is behind the last of 8 rooms, or doors, or something like that. Yoink. We'll slot this in eventually. Okay, so we have Rava D. Major A, R. Rava D. No, ho, ho, ho. Did we know that already? Was that one of the listed ones? Oops, that's not the correct one. Yeah, it was. He expired. What about the new names I have? No, no. Nah. Nah. So let's see. Apart from the freezer and the furnace, what else can we do? We can see what the observatory of 51 star does. Is it gonna let me rerolls with 50 stars plus 1 every single time? So I could control, for example, how many stars I get. Major if late. Major if drafted late. Something like that. We have money to spend. Compass, salt shaker. I think our blessing ran out. There we go. Oops. What was that? What was that name? Rari M. Eh. It's a guest. Probably not. Top of the two of the top statements are true, only one bottom statement is true. The gems are in the box with the true top statement. The gems are in the box with a false bottom statement. Two of the top statements are false, only one, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Wasn't gonna work out anyway. Bonk that. Dig that. Ooh, gems. A lot of gems. Keep going. Pick everything up. Hey, a key. We just happen to have needed one. Let's go back for resources. What are we going to be trying to do today? We could go to the antechamber. Or try and get a sanctum key, the vault. But I don't remember where I found deposit safe keys often. Because now we need to get a lot. Hopefully get a sanctum key. We can get the closet, sure. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. We could try and get the boiler room powered to the garage. Many things we could try. The pool, sure. Observatory. Let's see what we get at 51 stars. What constellation is it going to be drawing? Ah, the same +1. So basically we restarted. I think I'd rather be at 49 than 50 +1. So we could spend like 2 stars. Garage, breakfast nook. We needed keys anyway. Hey, look at that. We spent the key. The lab, maybe we can get a good effect. Also, I can redo the security from there. Let's see. I want more mail. Can you give me mail? I can get lots of chests at the entrance. Whenever I find trash while digging. Which means I should go for green rooms. Maybe one of the chests is gonna have a deposit box key. Hey, security is there. I forgot to access it. Sure. Keycard system. High security. Offline off. Done. Okay, let's keep it. Let's keep it up. This would be a good cloister location. Eh. We don't have exactly two hallways. Let's reroll. Solarium, furnace, hallway. It's a decent hallway. Ooh, library. We can read the new book we got. A New Clue by Marion Marigold. Oh, that was the last book they published. All he needed to find was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he knew what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you, for you are looking for the same clue too. He had retraced his sketch and studied the files, retrieved all the cases and gone through the piles of the evidence presented evident, retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. I wish I had a magnifying glass. He had looked high and low in all the rooms. He had searched every corner of each tomb. In the particular case, he had checked every space. If he found a new clue, he knew what to do. He looked and looked under beds and nooks. He questioned the maids, he questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were only found in books. So tome after tome that the library loaned, and the books that he had already owned, were searched for the covers all the way through. From a new clue, he knew what to do. He changed all the letters and the lines that he lost. Gates, James, low word, Jor, name, dead end. He checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting and found the dictions of each word of sound. He spent all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps, and as if this delivery was considered a traitorry, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. A man obsessed and cuckoo too, they would say as he wandered through. The best method is not yet evidence. If he found a new clue, he knew what to do. Having read this book so many times, having scoured over each description line, have you studied your search? Have you seen all the signs? Or is it perhaps something new, something overlooked but now in view? Have you found it? Could it really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. Well, thank you. I was already doing that. Cloister! We don't have the gems! Damnation. Wine setter, give me some gems. King on his throne. Hmm. I'm just gonna be kicking all the chairs we see, in case the throne that was mentioned in the clue. Hmm. Solarium, locker room, pantry. We need keys. Spread some keys. Now we're at the dead end for real. Oh, no, security can still continue on. But can I get some trash? So I can have a bunch of chests at the entrance. Hey. There's one. Dang it, too many coins. That's key. The storeroom. A king on his throne. What was that? Swimbird. Maybe I should try and read Swimbird with the storeroom in mind. Car keys. Let's keep an eye out for keys. And make our way back to the entrance. Okay, we have keys. Let's keep it up. Kennel. Hopefully I can dig out some trash. Hey, here, that's a lot of spots. Oh my god. Hey, trash. Hey, trash. Aw, coins. Hey, trash. And coins. Apple. Can I get some trash? No. But I can unlock on the door though. Hey, a key. Go to the antechamber. Get +2 monies in your allowance. I mean, we're close to the antechamber. But we don't have any way to enter it. Can a weight room appear? Open that up. Hey, the cloister. That might help. Let's first unlock all the doors. That doesn't work on the antechamber doors. Does it? No, it doesn't. Dang it. You get some trash? No. I mean, yes. If I do the solarium here, we're almost at a dead end. Almost. Let me get luckier. Ooh, maybe we can get a casino. I can get another allowance token by betting while being lucky. Meh. We'll see. Let's make our way back, open all the chests at the entrance now. See what we get. I'm thinking maybe if we can get this deposit box key from a chest at the entrance, and this might be our chance to get another, what's it called? Sanctuary key, sanctum key, whatever they're called. This way. So I really want a magnifying glass to look at the new clue book from closer. Hey, more trash. Nice. Okay. Bonk. Money, a key card. Can I get a deposit box key? Dices, gems. Dices, monies. Nah. Meh. Meh. Whatever. Can I get something interesting? The study to reroll, the workshop to combine items. We have plenty of items. Hey, magnifying glass. Amazing. Now we can check out the new clue from closer. Can I make anything with any of these items? Probably not. Oh, compass and shovel. Dowsing rod. While drafting, dowsing rod points towards rooms that may contain more items today than usual. Okay. Sure. See what it means by more items. So that means now I can't dig. Oh, it's an orange. Amazing. Let's see. 1, 6, 9, minus 3, 6 times 3, 9. What? That wasn't it. 1 plus 5, 6 plus 3, 9. Minus 9, minus 3, 6. Oh, 6 times 3, 18. Okay, 10. Divided by 1, 10. Minus 7, 3. Times 3 times 5, 15. Dang it. One more time. 10 divided by 1, 10. Minus 7, 3. Times 3, 6. Times 2, 12. Does that work? No, it doesn't. What about 10 divided by 1, 10. Minus 7, 3. Times 5, 15. Doesn't work. Times 3. Wait. 3 times 3, 9. Times 2, 18. Much better. Okay. 1 Times 4, 4. Plus 1, 5. Times 4, 20. What's that? Oh, I just get a silver key. A bit late for that. I can only really make it to the antechamber by getting the greenhouse, plus a broken lever in the 2 next rooms we draft. I don't think it's gonna happen. But we'll see. Can I get more? Oh wait, no, we're out of shovels. Can I buy a new shovel? No. Okay, well, dowsing rod isn't that good. The shovel is more interesting. Oh, I need to let it finish. Redraw. 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 Well, we have 2 hallways. I could double the keys. Let me re-roll with my stars. Get it to like 48. Get a weight room. Redraw a bit. Again. Make an area might be good. I don't know. Hey, we have some doors. We have a lot of doors. Ooh. Ooh. I wonder what that one was. Is it major drafted quite late? Let me see. It's not the king behind on his throne, I don't think. Is it 7 is major if late? The 6th station maybe? Maybe. Anyway, that's really useful. What about the other doors? Garden key, good. Ooh, antechamber lever. The one to the left. Also, the dialogue is here. And an upgrade disc. Well, now we have to make it all the way to the foundation at the very least. I can't afford to lose that key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can lose the upgrade disc. This means that we have 4 rooms open, so if I could figure out the sigils, we might be able to figure out the antechamber room 46 puzzle. I can make it to the lab to get the upgrade disc. It's not that far. Come on. What do we get to upgrade? Ah, the closet. I made it a rare room, so this is a bit unfortunate. 1 extra item is adjusted adjoint to a hallway. Empty closet. 4 extra item is adjusted adjoint to a red room. Let's make it a bedroom closet. Also, the dog needs me. Give me a minute. So if I understand correctly, adjoin means from. So if I draft this from a bedroom, in this case a hallway would be better. Okay. Now we go back. Come on. Come on, make it to the sanctum. Come on. It's not that many steps, I don't think. We'll see. This way. 5. Still at 5. Still at 5. 4. Come on, we can make it. Yeah, we made it. Let me also number all the nations that our uncle visited. Over here. Nuance, that was number 7. The Black Sigil. Yeah, okay, no, I was already numerating them. Open. What sigil do we get? Is that one of the known ones? That's Fenaries. You know that one. It's gonna be Foggy, Road Travel, Marshall, Red. So Marshall, Road Travel. Hey, this one. Foggy, yep. Roads. That's the one. Make it red. Just the squiggly lines. That should be red. And that's the sigil. Easy. Let's see what number it was. Is the 8th one? Baron H. Sinclair, Mount Holly Estate, Reddington Fenaries. Might add to replace the book I lost. The books I lost. I'm actually writing this last postcard sitting at my desk at home. I suppose I should put forth the extra effort and drop it in the mail for consistency. I'm tempted to save the postmaster a trip as it will just wind up here once again to join the other 7, which I'm pleased to report were all waiting for me on my desk safe as can be. Flipping through them has reminded me of the many friends I made and lessons I learned along the way. As I look back, one true shines brighter than the others. Air travel is much better than the sea travel. Right. So, Fenaries was number 8. Where my pencil at? There it is. Okay. And we'll try a couple of combinations if we can on the one we didn't figure out. The dog is here. Doggy, why? No, doggo. The white one just disappeared. If I press this one, the white one also disappears. Becomes blank. If I trap these between two reds vertically, they become red. Now I can't move much. almost there. Oh, does it switch place with the gray ones? Okay, it does. So this can travel using gray ones. But if I don't use it well, it just empties out. Dang it, not like this. Okay, you go up there. You can convert gray. No. Nah. I don't know the rules very well. Hmm. Okay. We can become green. Good. We switch over there for whatever reason. And we have a bunch of greens. I convert this up there. Let me see if I can put the white away from the blank. Like this. Nah, it just disappears. Oh well, now we gotta convert this thing over there. There we go, and now we gotta put them in corners. It's quite hard to travel like this. I should try and keep this one, but if I convert, the white disappears when I convert the gray ones, and the red only fills empty spaces or black spaces. Okay, it has to be directly next to them. Oh wait, this is almost fill. Never mind, no it's not. Then we need two more. I need a way to push away the green ones once we have the red we need. Like this. That should do. No, I didn't mean to do that. Dang it. Almost had it. So one, like this. Okay. Then the green ones can swap all over the place with the red. There, that's one placed. Boop, that's two placed. Dang it. We swap the same cube. Wait, I'm just swapping the same cubes over and over. Because we can't make it to the middle. We can't move the ones in the middle. Unless I change this one. Gonna sneeze. Okay, I sneezed. Okay. I could convert these, but now we're stuck. I just want to move up and down. I can have these in corners to swap them around. But I can't move the ones in the middle. At least not very easily. It just becomes gray. I could move the ones in the middle if I made one of these guys green. I think I got it. There we go. Now we can move the ones in the middle. So one red. Then move it around. Can you become red? Yes. Now we place everything and then convert this one. So that's one. I can just swap these guys, but that's about it. Hmm. Wait, if this is vertical, can it swap with gray ones, vertically speaking? Okay. Okay, this is a gray. Yes, it can spread. Ooh. Let's make them all white. Or so, oh, and then if I start this, boom. And now we move them around. Somehow. I should have kept a couple of dark ones. Okay. First order of business, make everything gray. Not like that. Not like that. Okay. Like that. Okay. Then we spread the white as much as possible. Okay. And then we strategically place them. We just need a couple in the corner now. Okay, so now we almost have all the corners covered. I just need to push the green away from the corners. Put it down the middle again. Like that. Like that. Now I convert everything. Boom! Huzzah! Okay, and if I can make it to the other sigil, I can try and use one of the clues we have. The unknown sigils clue. The pink one. Oh, it doesn't use steps. That's good. Okay, so let's see. Unknown sigil was pink, spiritual, and had 2 lines to the right, but no line on the bottom, which means that this is either can't be navel because it would have a line at the bottom, can't be horse because it was up, so it's either air or turtle. Probably gonna be turtle. So pink. What kind of weather was it? Heat. So that's pink. Yeah, that's pink. Next, it was spiritual. that one. And then turtle travel. And this is heat. There it is. That's roads. That's horses. That's rail. That's air. That's dunno. That's turtle. Hey, easy. I don't even know what nation that is. I believe that will be the 4th out of 8. Okay, we'll check this later. Fancy. Despite my prejudice against Mother Nature, I owe that I am deeply loved my time here at Vera. That's the name of the nation, Vera. Where's it at? Where's my pencil? I keep losing my pencil every time. There it is. Despite my prejudice against Mother Nature, I owe that I have deeply loved my time here at Vera. The memories of the youthful trip I took here with my brother have been relentless, and as I've gotten older, I find less and less occasion to recollect such trivial pleasures. One thing I do remember vividly which has not lost a single speck of charm, was the famous turtle. Each visitor to Vera upon arriving is lent one of these hard-shell friends for the duration of their stay, to serve as both steed, guide, and companion. I'm still under the spell of island life, even if the weather here is much more severe than it was on Mora Jai. So he came from Mora Jai. I don't know the numbers exactly, but he came from Mora Jai into Vera. Mora Jai is probably the other one that we don't know about. So we should try to go to the antechamber now. Mora Jai box. Oh, this gives us the rules. Whatever. This moves these around. I've tried converting these things over there. There we go. Oh. No, this became gray. Not good, but we have to have one more chance. Boom. But now we don't have any chance of... Do we not have any chance of putting these in the corners? Yeah, no, we can't put any in the corners. Because I messed one up. Okay, now we just place them. Come on. Having a hard time. Aha! Boom. Okay, so we should try and go to the 46th room tomorrow, and I think we have enough clues to get the eighth nations in 8 months thing. We have the 7, we have 8, 7, number 1, and then we have 2 nations that follow each other. So let's say it's 5, 6. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So we'll just be missing 2 and 3, which wouldn't be that hard of a combination. We'll stop here for today. We'll call it today, and we'll try this tomorrow. Okay. And I have no clue what clue that was that we got for the Mechanarium key. Oh well. See you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. 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 Bye.